Johnny Mosley here, welcoming you to another edition of Sprint Skipress Weekly News, brought to you by Sprint, delivering instant access to your Sprint phone for World Cup video highlights, breaking news, snow conditions, and more. Text SNOW to 7777 from your Sprint phone today. And by Skipress, the #1 source for winter sports news from around the world.
Hi, I'm Amy Quigley. Welcome to the Sprint Skipress Weekly News for the weekend of December 20th. If you finished your holiday shopping or just want to head to the slopes for a break in the action, you may want to hit some of Colorado's resorts. Last weekend, all 22 members of Colorado's ski country received new snow. It's been abundant in the southwest part of the Rocky Mountain state, where just about 2 weeks ago, Telluride got over a foot of snow. Then last weekend into the early parts of this week, Mother Nature decided to give the resort another couple of feet, bringing totals to nearly 40 inches. So far, the resort has seen over 6 feet for the season. And a little further south in New Mexico's Taos Ski Valley, the resort received just under a foot heading into last weekend. And snow is not the only thing the mountain has going on. Taos has several green initiatives beginning this season. This year, 100% of the resort's electricity will come from renewable sources. It will purchase about 3 million kilowatt hours of wind power. The traditional form of electricity used came from coal. The ski valley will also save more energy with efficient snowmaking compressors. In other words, they'll pump more water using less power. There's celebrating going on in California's Lake Tahoe. It's been a very dry start so far, but last weekend Mother Nature helped the area out and delivered several feet of snow at higher elevations. Places like North Star at Tahoe are open from top to bottom, and Squaw Valley claims to have received nearly 3 feet in some spots. If you're booking a trip out west, Breckenridge might be one to make early in January when they host their annual Uller-Fest. It's a week-long celebration of the mythical Norse god of winter. The event hosts a Main Street parade, live entertainment, as well as the Olympics and ice skating party. The Breckenridge website has all the information. In ski racing news, the men were in Val d'Isère, France last weekend, where the top U.S. finisher was Ted Ligety with 12th place in the Super G. In women's racing, Lindsey Vonn, who's currently the overall World Cup slalom leader, made it to the podium again last weekend when she came in second in the Spanish-based World Cup slalom. This weekend, the women are in St. Moritz, Switzerland for a super combined downhill and Super G. The men are in Italy for a downhill and Super G. That's all for this week's Sprint Skipress Weekly News. I hope you have a great holiday, and there are resorts open across the country, so get on out there and I'll see you on the slopes.
Thanks for watching the Skipress Weekly News, brought to you by Sprint. And for more information, log on to skipressworld.com, the #1 source for winter sports news from around the world.